What's the most unhinged way you've ever completely broken a toxic coworker's ego? I sat next to this guy in my office, let's call him Trevor, for 2 years. Totally normal dude. We talked about sports, shared snacks, life was peaceful. Then, Trevor went to a weekend biohacking retreat in Sedona and came back completely insufferable. Suddenly, he's fasting for 18 hours a day, drinking this thick green sludge, and lecturing me about my cortisol levels every time I ate a bagel. I tried to just laugh it off. We share a cubicle wall, right? But that wasn't even the worst part. Trevor bought an industrial-grade, blindingly bright red light therapy panel for his desk, and because of how our monitors faced, he pointed it straight into my retinas for 8 hours a day. I told him it was giving me massive migraines. He literally scoffed. He said my pineal gland was just calcified, and that I should low-key be thanking him for the free photon therapy. It got so bad I started wearing sunglasses at my computer. My boss asked if I was hungover. Honestly, I just wanted to update my spreadsheets without feeling like I was being interrogated by the FBI. 3 weeks of this. Finally, I asked him nicely to just angle the light away from my face. He looked dead at me, smirked, and said, "My optimal performance trumps your minor discomfort, bro." That's when I realized playing nice was a complete waste of time, so I decided to optimize my workspace. I spent $150 online, but I didn't buy a light. That would be an HR violation. I bought prisms, massive, flawlessly cut optical-grade crystal prisms, and a dozen tiny, high-reflection parabolic mirrors. I spent my entire lunch break arranging them. Key detail here. I didn't touch a single thing on his desk. Perfectly legal. But everywhere his blinding red light spilled into my cubicle, I placed a prism. Trevor came back from his midday meditation walk, flipped on his massive red light, and I just sat back and watched. Every single ray of his photon therapy hit my crystals, refracted, and concentrated directly back into a blinding, scattered laser show aimed right at his face. Yeah, it gets worse, because I also put the biggest prism on a tiny battery-powered rotating display stand. It created a pulsing red disco ball effect directly in his eyes. He squinted, looking absolutely furious. "What is that?" I smiled. "Just some crystal therapy, bro." Unblocking my chakras, he tried to angle his light. I just nudged a mirror. He tried blocking it with a folder, and the light bounced off a different prism right onto his keyboard. For 5 days, this guy was dodging light beams like Catherine Zeta-Jones in Entrapment. He eventually complained to HR. They came down, looked at my desk, and told him, "He's allowed to have glass paperweights, Trevor." By Friday, the red light was gone. He told everyone his circadian rhythm had evolved past it. "Sure, Trevor. Now I have a dope crystal collection on my desk, and the best part? I use the biggest one as a coaster for my bagels."